When I say work and finances, what do you feel? A swell of satisfaction? A tickle of pride? Or a rush of peace? If you're an American, the chances are fairly good that you don't feel any of these things. In fact, you're just as likely to feel a thud of ennui, a frisson of anxiety, and a weight of depression. According to the Conference Board Business Association's Employment Satisfaction Survey, a little less than 50% of Americans are satisfied with their current jobs. Now, sadly, that's actually an 11 or 12-year high for an American job satisfaction. People all over the country are spending the lion's share of their time in environments and roles that don't suit them, don't help them grow, and don't make them wake up in the morning excited. But even if these people detest their jobs, making a change is hard when the wolves are pawing at the door. For all too many Americans, debt is a stark reality. A recent NerdWallet study found the average American household is $136,000 in debt. The average household with credit card debt owes almost $17,000. It is on the hook for $1,300 a year in interest. And that's not just bad for the economy, it's bad for the soul. In fact, several clinical studies have established a link between debt and major mental illnesses. The University of Southampton published a report in Clinical Psychology Review that reviewed 65 studies on debt and mental health. Among their findings, they discovered indebted people are 3 times more likely to have mental health problems like anxiety, depression, psychotic disorders, and substance abuse issues. Moreover, victims of successful suicides are 8 times more likely to have been in debt. When you mix low job satisfaction with stressful financial conditions, what do you get? How about the feeling that work is a necessary evil and money is an unsolvable problem? Am I describing the conditions for a raging inferno that consumes rather than conserves? A financial fire that could turn any one of us into a haggard firefighter? For many of us, the professional and financial arenas of our lives epitomize the wildfire mode of living. The power and potential of work and money creates destructive blazes we have to spend all of our time and energy fighting. Perhaps out of all the fires, it is the most difficult to harness the financial fire rather than suffer its unmanaged and out-of-control effects. It's a serious challenge to reframe financial fire as a force that can protect and sustain when we've spent years trying to stamp out its deleterious effects. How are you supposed to feel sustained and protected by a job you dislike and a financial situation that erodes away your well-being? How could you ever become the master of living that Lawrence Pearsall Jackson visioned? The person who draws no sharp distinction between his work and his play. It seems like a tall order, doesn't it? Perhaps, as with most things, it begins in the mind.